Well, I'm sure this is a pretty big surprise. I know I said there were some other games that I wanted to do before I got back to any Ace Attorney games, but I just can't help myself. I have said it many times, I've got to play what I want, what I really feel like playing at the time, because the goal is to have fun. And I was just struck with an overwhelming desire to play Apollo Justice, like to the point where I was going to just play it on my own and say, screw the whole LP channel, I don't even care, I have to play it. But I'm like, okay, calm down. You can record it. You can do those other games later. You can play this. It's fine. And so here we are. I had to do it. I just had to play it. I just can't control it. So here we are. I don't know too much about this. I've heard mixed things, which makes me very curious to play it myself. I know it takes place 7 years after Trials and Tribulations, which makes it 2026, I believe. That's pretty cool. I think Apollo Justice has some kind of like lie detector ability. You got some girl on the cover with a magician hat, and you got these two guys who are probably twins, and that's all I know. Just judging from the cover of the box. Turnabout Trump? Oh boy, I can't wait. Fantastic already. So yeah, I'm very curious. I've heard, just like I said, very mixed things. And I know that originally the creator of the series wanted TNT to be the last one, and then they made this. I feel like just from what without looking into it at all, from what I can pretty much guess, there was probably supposed to be an Apollo Justice trilogy, I assume, but I guess it wasn't received as well as they wanted, because I know this is the only game that's just Apollo Justice. Phoenix Wright comes back after this, as far as I know, and they're together in future games. So I wouldn't be surprised if, like, the Japanese fan base was like, change? What? No! Blasphemy! Bring back Phoenix Wright! But I don't know. I don't know for sure. Somebody was just killed over a poker match, though. It's a pretty cool little cutscene right off the bat. Something like that. Dead. Someone hit him. Hard. Me? Please. The cops should be here any minute. I'm in your hands. Should it come to that. Okay. Ew, look at that painting. Is that supposed to be the judge? Ew. Oh, April 20th. Dude, no way. I'm playing this on April 21st. So close. At 9:55. Very close there, too. PM, but still. That's what happened at the end of Trials and Tribulations. I was playing, like, on the exact date. And now here we are again. It's fate. It was meant to be. I was meant to go into this game when I did. I really just, I don't know what it was. I just had the itch. I'm just sitting here and I'm like, I want to play Apollo Justice, and I have to do it. Good morning. Oh, what's up? Good morning, sir. Apollo is my dog's name, so it might be kind of weird saying Apollo, but we'll see how it goes. You look tense, he's just gonna be Edgeworth. He's just gonna be British. Wound up, sir? No, I'm loose. I'm fine. That screeching noise. Is that your voice? I suppose it's to be expected. Your first trial, and it's a homicide. I guess justice doesn't start small, eh? Uh-huh. Are we gonna have like a million justice jokes throughout this game? I'm fine. I got up at 5 a.m. today to do my Chords of Steel voice workout. Good. Ah, that explains it. I did detect a certain rasping quality to your screech. Ahem. I overdid it again. Great name, though, for a defense attorney. Very good for business, I would assume. As you know, your client today is a good friend of mine. I wouldn't want to let him down, if you get my drift. Drift gotten, sir. I'm all over that drift. As it happens, I dined with him the night of the murder. Where? When? Like, at the place that the murder happened? Did you do it? Or was that a different place? Like, was that later? We can't let this case fall through. Yes, I'm fine, sir. One more thing. Don't say you're fine quite so much. People might take you to the wrong way. What? Is there a wrong way to take fine? You might want to introduce yourself to the client. Pretty sure fine has a fairly concrete meaning. Maybe it's like, oh, I'm fine. And it's like, okay, good. Or it's like, oh, I'm fine. And they're like, that's not good enough. That's not competent enough. I don't know. If it isn't clear already, I'm a new attorney. And today is my first trial. Not that I'm worried or anything. The defendant has been accused of murder. My boss wants to help him out, of course. And so do I. I mean, there's no way he did it. Not him. No way. Okay. What's up? Whoa. Good, morning. Morning. It's all up to you today. First trial, nervous. Meeting him, cardiac arrest. I think I'm supposed to say something? Help? So, you're... Fine. I'm fine. Nice to meet you, Mr. Fine. Yep, there you go. I did remember you having an odd name. Well, we're off to a great start. Are you sure you're okay? I mean, with me? Mr. Gavin is a top-notch defense attorney, and he's your friend. So why? You'll see. Does he have a lazy eye? You can do it. Be confident. I'm really sorry this happened to you. I mean, it's time. This guy's very calm. So, Mr. Gavin was there having dinner with this guy the night of the murder, and he's apparently a defense attorney, and yet this guy didn't want him defending him? So he totally did it. I solved it already. Let's cut to the end. The court is now in session. The prosecution... Oh, God! Winston Payne. I saw Winston Payne. I'm like, yeah, of course it's him. Of course we're gonna see him. But then I really noticed the hair. Oh, dear. Why? Yeah. I'm glad the judge is still around, the greatest man alive. But Payne, dear lord. The defense is, fine. I mean, ready, Your Honor. Mind going blank. Don't panic. Too late. Your name was Mr. Justice? And this is your first trial? Yes, Your Honor, but I'm fine, really. Are you quite sure? Your voice sounds a bit strained. Mr. Gavin? Yes, Your Honor. I was under the impression that you would be heading up this case. That was my intention, yes. However, a defense attorney must always see to his client's wishes. And my client specifically requested Mr. Justice. Okay, well maybe it's a connection to Apollo that he has somehow, that he wants him. Wants to train him up into something, I don't know. Well, of course he wants justice. But to entrust his case to this greenhorn, why? I do not exaggerate when I say that you are the best defense attorney in town, Mr. Gavin. Yeah, I know that Phoenix is, like, not an attorney anymore. I think he's in this game, but as far as I know, he isn't one anymore, and I don't know why. It's interesting. So Gavin's got trial experience, fine, but does he have cords of steel? No. Let's begin. The defendant may enter the courtroom. This is truly an unfortunate turn of events. I'm sorry we had to meet again under these circumstances. Long time no see. Dude, I just said, I think he's in this game. What? I mean, now that you mention it, oh my god. What happened? What the fuck is with this hat? What's the necklace and the sweatshirt? The fucking stubble? The fucking, he looks like he's high? He's just, what happened, dude? Oh, without his hair. Couldn't recognize him. Wow. I had no idea. What? These days, I'm merely Phoenix Wright. Piano player? What the hell? How did this happen? Dude, I had no idea. So that's why he was like, no, he couldn't have done it, not him. Phoenix, what the fuck? I didn't know he was my first defendant, and when I saw him, I had no idea it was him. I don't know if I was supposed to know, but I couldn't tell. Holy shit.
To think I saw you enter this room a fresh attorney, and now I'll see you leave in chains.
Winston Payne. Subtle as ever, I see. Well, he's so calm.
Ahem. The crime occurred at the Borscht Bowl Club, a Russian restaurant. The defendant, Phoenix Wright, took the victim...
So it was at a restaurant. He said he dined with him. He said he had dinner with him on the night of the murder, did he not? Mr. Christoph Gavin?
And he hit him. Wham, on the head. Smack. Killed him cold.
A customer at the restaurant, you say? And the defendant, you say he was?
The pianist for the club, it seems.
Phoenix Wright? A pianist?
This is the weapon that took the victim's life. A bottle of grape juice. Grape juice is apparently our defendant's drink of choice.
The court accepts the deadly bottle as evidence. Was he ever into grape juice before? Was that a thing? Something to note, Justice. All evidence is filed in the court record. Make a practice of checking it frequently. Oh, I know all about the court record, buddy. Yup. I'm confident in your ability to handle this. Court record button. Sounds like it's time for some hands-on action. Okay, let's do it. We got my badge, of course. Fantastic. Makes him feel ready. 2 a.m. April 17th. Death caused by single blow to forehead. Really? From a bottle? As his prints, the bottle didn't shatter? Also, how the hell do you kill someone with one whack of a bottle? Not even like to the temple, just to the forehead? Really? Maybe I don't understand how that works, but that seems unlikely to me. And there's a picture. No blood or anything that I can see, but okay, whatever. The victim was a customer of this restaurant. But just who was this, Shoddy Smith fellow? Or Shady, but Shoddy's an actual name. So, I'm just gonna go with that.
We believe he was a traveler, Your Honor.
Oh, a traveler?
According to his passport, he had been out of the country for a number of years. He had only returned to this country recently, although his place of residence is unclear.
And he had some sort of connection with the defendant?
That, too, is unclear at present, Your Honor. We believe that they first met at the Borscht Bowl Club on the night of the crime.
If they had only just met, then why murder? Perhaps the victim slighted the defendant's piano playing?
That doesn't appear to have been the case. No, the motive had nothing to do with the defendant's lack of playing skill. At least not piano playing. I'll let this photo explain what I mean.
Poker.
As we can see, a game of poker was in progress at the scene of the crime.
Wait a second. Isn't poker gambling? That's a crime in and of itself. Nobody says there was money involved.
Indeed, it appears our defendant has fallen to become the basest sort of criminal.
He doesn't give a shit. Look at his face. What's going on? It is true that the defendant was engaged in a game of poker with the victim, yet it was only that, a game in the purest sense. A competition, Your Honor.
A competition?
Yes, a test of wits, a silent clash of passions. Only the cards, their backs wreathed in blue flame, know its final outcome. Okay, poetic. Come again?
The cards on the table had blue backs, Your Honor. I believe the defense was waxing poetic in an attempt to mystify those present. And impress women.
That will be our first order of business here then, impressing the women. To find out more about this fatal game of cards. What the hell's going on with Phoenix? This is so weird. I like him way better now. Like, this Phoenix is cool. I don't know what's going on. You will testify to the court about the poker competition held the night of the crime. I don't know if anybody else is in this game. Like, anybody at all from the old games. Gumshoe's gotta be in it. I'll be sad if Gumshoe's not in it. I'd like to see Pearl. She's really the only Fae that I feel the need to see again. But I really want to see Gumshoe. I'm a pianist by trade, yet I can hardly play at all. My real job is to take on interested customers over at the poker table. The room where we play and the competition in there are the club's main attractions. The rules are simple. We play a game of poker using 2 decks of cards. That's all it is, a game. And our customers are happy. A pianist who can't play piano.
Better than a defense attorney who can't defend.
Dude, do I even have to say anything? I don't think I even need to tell you. Very well. The defense may begin the cross-examination. When he said 2 decks of cards, that's an odd detail. Not like at the same time, right? Not like combining 2 decks together. It's a figure of speech, Justice. Your voice sounds strained and raspy, too. My brain feels strained and raspy, sir. You've watched me perform cross-examinations many times, though you've never done one yourself, have you? Care for a refresher? What to do? Do I get a choice? Oh, I do. No, dude. Fucking... What am I, some kind of pleb? I got this. I know how to cross-examinate. Cross-examinatize. The cords of steel are ready for battle. My weapons, press and present. Find any inconsistencies, any lies in the testimony, and reveal them to the court. That is cross-examination. Learn it, know it, do it. Live it, love it, got it, good. Inconsistencies, lies, Phoenix Wright? As if. Phoenix Wright would never lie, and it's up to me to prove it. Look at his face, dude! It's so weird! Anybody who gets on that stand is compelled to lie. There's some kind of fucking mystical force causing it, I tell you. So here we go. I am interested in the 2 decks thing, but first case, very weird scenario going on. We're gonna press everything. You can hardly play. I want to know what's going on with Phoenix, so I gotta hear everything he has to say. Oh, I play sometimes, when customers demand it. So I play them 1 song. That's usually all they want. Was that supposed to be a boast just now? I don't see how. If anything, it would be an insult. They're like, okay, you played 1 song, it was shit, please don't play anymore. The title of pianist is a mask, a respectable face I wear for the world at large. I'm actually Adrian Brody in the film The Pianist. My real job is to take on issues. Yeah, that is a weird job. They pay you just to play poker? That would seem to be the case. I am a professional after all.
Man, do I detect pride in that statement? It's just hard for an honest, hard-working member of society like me to imagine.
Yes, your imagination was always a bit limited, Winston. Dude, this guy's so cool. This isn't even the same guy. He seems totally different.
What?
I've played poker for 7 years in that little room, and I've never lost once. What? You see why the customers come now? Defeat the undefeated poker champion. It's quite a draw. That is, I'm quite a draw. Dude, this guy's my favorite character. Fucking New Phoenix. What a great guy. Wait, you've never lost once? Not even 1 time? As I said, I'm a professional. He's played poker for 7 years and not lost once. Is that even possible? I don't know what happened to his eye, though. That's the weird part. The room in the crime scene photo is an attraction. It has quite a history, actually. The Borscht Bowl Club used to be a gathering spot for black... Okay, before I read that 3rd line, I'm like, okay. It's African-American market, thank you very much. Black market? All in the past, things like the black market are only on the silver screen nowadays. Suffice it to say that there were a lot of deals being made under the table. Right there in that room. A smoky room, gambling hoods, you know. Just looking at this picture makes me feel bad, as the kids say. The bosses gather around the table, cutting deals, safe from the eyes of the law. Meanwhile, a goon keeps watch through the small window. I can practically picture it now. That a window does look like it would be good for keeping a lookout, but little else. The room had a few other tricks to it, though it was common knowledge to our regulars. At any rate, they come to play poker in a room steeped in history. What was he? He was from out of the country, right? So did he know about it? Despite the dark past, it was all just good, clean fun.